Alright, Big Al here over here at Paler. Let's do part 3 of Introduction to Layers. So here we are on layer 0, the default layer. There's nothing on it. Let's put a rectangle on it, or let's put our limits on it. 0, 0, enter. 11, 8.5, enter. Let's slide over to View, click the View tab, slide over to Extents, left click. Okay, so this is what we want. We're going to go on to layers. Let's go back to home so we can get the right panels set up. Go back to our home, and here's all our panels including layers. So here we are. Let's go to text. Come down here, left click and drag a little window, release and click. Alright, and let's go first name, FIRSTNAME. Drop out of the window and click. There it is. Let's just simply move it into position, and we will do so right there. Okay, so now let's lock it, and it is locked. Okay, so this is not going to change. Let's leave that layer on so it'll help us line up the next layers. Let's go to our let's go to our next window over here. Let's add a layer right here. See it? Add a layer, a new layer. There it is. You want to make it current. All you have to do is check it. Okay, it is now our current layer. It is locked. Well, let's unlock it. There, now it's unlocked. Okay, and then let's just back right out of here. And what do we have? We have layer 1 is unlocked, all set to go. Layer 1 is our second layer. Let's pick up text editor, multi-line text. Come over here, left click and hold and drag, release, left click, and let's type middle name, MIDDLENAME. Okay, and now let's move it into position, left click and drag, left click, right click, grab it right there and move it wherever we want it, right there, left click. Okay, let us lock now the middle layer, which is layer 1. Now notice we didn't have to draw the outline. Why? Because layer 0 is still on and it has the outline. See, there's layer 0. So we are using the outline of layer 0 to lay out our layer 1. With that understanding, then let's go into our window and let's go to next, layer 2. Let's click it to make it current. Let's unlock it. Everything looks good. Close that window. Come over here, pick up text editor. Come over here, left click and drag. Release, left click. Last name, LASTNAM. And then let's just drop out of the window and click. There it is. Pick up move command. Left click, release, left click, right click, left click, move it into position, left click. There it is. First name, middle name, last name. Okay. On the first layer, on the 0 layer, is first name and a border. On the second and third layer is only the names. There is no border because we're using the border from the first from 0 layer. Okay, so now let's just test it out and make sure it all works right. Okay, so we're going to turn all of these on. I'm going to lock layer 2, make sure that's locked so nothing happens. Let's turn off layer 1, let's turn off layer 0, and notice the border is going to disappear and first name. Doop. You see? Turn it on. Doop. And the border comes back in first name. Why? Because we did the border and first name on layer 0. Let's go to layer 1, turn it off. Notice only the name disappears because the border is still showing from layer 0. You want the border to disappear, you have to turn off layer 0. But notice if you turn off layer 0, you lose both the border and the name. So be careful how you organize these things. Let's turn 0 on again. Let's turn 1 on, and let's turn off layer 2, which is our third layer, and notice the name goes off.